your testimony as it relates to Minister 𝐬𝐻𝐭. Could I kindly ask you then to please turn to paragraph 33 of your witness statement? My apologies, page 33 of your witness statement. The respective heading there is General 𝐬𝐫𝐫𝐤.
I am there.
Thank you, Witness C. With respect to paragraph 104, please then detail to the Commission how exactly Mr. Madlanga said he came to meet General 𝐬𝐫𝐫𝐤.
Thank you, Commissioners. As we advanced with our talk or interview, then we came to ask him to say, how did you know Lieutenant General 𝐬𝐫𝐫𝐤, the DNC? And he indicated that he used to provide security services at the farm of the late Mr. Mbuyiseli, who was also known as Mr. Muswazi, or the old man. He indicated that Lieutenant General 𝐬𝐫𝐫𝐤 was a regular person there who would always, from time to time, they will meet at the farm. And at the farm, that is where he had met a lot of Mr. Mbuyiseli's associates who were introduced to him as the Big Five, and they were also calling each other brothers.
Thank you, Witness. Please proceed.
I wanted to say that that is how he became to know the Deputy National Commissioner, Lieutenant General 𝐬𝐫𝐫𝐤.
If I may. Witness C, you started off this section by saying, as we continued with our interview, can we just locate this? Is this a conversation that's happening in what the evidence leader has referred to as an informal discussion, or are you now interviewing him for purposes of taking a statement? I think there's a proper word for it. At which point are you now when this discussion is happening?
Commissioner, this is our informal interview and or a talk.
Thank you.
Thank you, Witness C. In reference to your testimony in terms of paragraph 104, you made mention to a farm. Please tell the Commission what you know, if any, about this farm and where it's located.
Thank you, Commissioners. The farm is located just after Hammanskraal at a game reserve.
And
this farm,
please proceed, Witness C.
And this farm is known to be the most secured farm that only those who are or who were close to the late Mr. Mbuyiseli had access to the farm.
Thank you. And the reference to the Big Five, please explain what you understand that to be a reference to.
the Big Five, as we had already been in the investigations here in Gauteng, we have came to know that these are the people who are in control of the activities that are happening in the government, the SAPS, actually each and every government department that they have full control and oversight to. It's a criminal world that has more control into the government, as we understood.
With reference to paragraph 105 and 106, please share further what else Mr. Madlanga disclosed about his relationship with General Sibia.
Thank you, Commissioners. Mr. Madlanga indicated that after the passing of Mr. Msebi, Lieutenant General Sibia approached him and said to him, now since that the old man, referring to Mr. Msebi, has passed away, it means that now you will continue to take care of me.
How you
and
sorry, witness C. How you put it now is not the same as you put it in your statement. Now you suggest that General Sibia was telling Mr. Madlanga that he was going to take care of him, whereas in your statement you say that Mr. Madlanga said, please take care of me and I will take care of you. Can you clarify what exactly was said?
That is correct, Commissioners. Since I'm not reading word for word on the statement, it is the way that is put on the statement is correctly so. And as the commissioners will listen to the tapes afterwards, it will be indeed confirmed that, yeah, his statement was that now since that Mr. Msebi is no more, please take care of me and I will take care of you in return. And for that, Commissioners, Mr. Madlanga indicated that he understood that when General Sibia asked him to take care of him, he meant that he should take care of him financially or to support him financially. So from there going forward, Mr. Madlanga would give payments to Lieutenant General Sibia, payments for around 500,000 at a time.
Did you, at the time or later, ask for proof of this? If not you, did anyone else at a later stage ask for proof of this? The payments to General Sibia of amounts of around 500,000 rand at a time.
Thank you, Commissioners. We asked him as to how does he make payments to General 𝐬𝐫𝐞𝐿, and he informed us that General 𝐬𝐫𝐞𝐿 doesn't accept electronic transfers, but he prefers cash. So therefore, there wouldn't be a proof of payment to him.
Witness C, can I take you back to paragraph 106, where your statement reads, "Please take care of me and I will take care of you." You've explained that Mr. Madlanga relayed to you that he understood his role there to be one of financial support. But was there a point where Mr. Madlanga explained to you what then was the role of General 𝐬𝐫𝐿 in relation to him and in exchange for that financial support?
Thank you, commissioners. The favors or the taking care of Mr. Madlanga by General 𝐬𝐫𝐿, as he had indicated, Mr. Madlanga indicated that General 𝐬𝐫𝐿 and General 𝐶NONA assisted him in getting in securing there is a point where he also indicated that he had a problem with utilizing the sick bay or the clinic at the police college that he was supposed to have been using, and General 𝐬𝐫𝐿 was the one whom he went to the office to have that matter sorted out.
I'm sorry, using the what at the college?
There's a clinic there at the police college. We normally call it sick bay. It's a medical facility at the Pretoria West Academic College, SAPS Academic College.
Witness C, your paragraph 106 suggests that the payments, the alleged payments to General 𝐬𝐫𝐿 happened after Mr. Msibi had passed on. And I say so because it reads, he described after the old man, Mr. Msibi, also known as Mswazi, died, General 𝐬𝐫𝐿 came to him and said, "Mswazi is no longer here, please take care of me and I will take care of you." He understood this as a reference to financial support, so he would give him payments of 500,000 rand at a time. This reads to convey that the payments started only after Mr. 𝐬𝐵𝐿 died. Is that Mr. Msibi? Oh dear God, did I just kill General 𝐬𝐵𝐿? Is that your understanding of that relationship, that the payments, the alleged payments to General 𝐬𝐵𝐿 began only after Mr. Msibi passed away?
Thank you, commissioners. When we started when he started talking about General 𝐬𝐵𝐿, he kept on saying that General 𝐬𝐵𝐿 is a criminal himself. And I believe that when he says that the old man is no longer here, please take care of me, I will also assume that the taking care of him by Mr. Madlanga would be that maybe it might be a continuation, or he will be starting to take care of him as the old man had passed. So I will not specifically be sure, as he didn't clarify that point as to whether he only started taking care of him after the passing of Mr. Msibi, or he had been taking care of him prior to the passing of Mr. Msibi, and the general wanted him to continue to do as he had been doing before. My assumption comes only after he had indicated to me that General Sibia is a criminal himself, and he kept repeating those words.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Witness C, in continuing your informal talk with Mr. Madlanga, what, if anything, was his outlook or overview of his relationship with General Sibia? Was it positive or negative at that moment in time?
At that time, he indicated that his relationship with General Sibia was only based on money, that General Sibia will only be on the receiving end.
Chairperson, I noticed that we've just gone over 11 before I'm accused of depriving you of tea.
Let's continue until 11:15 and adjourn at that point.
Thank you. Thank you. Witness C, you were then detailing the nature of Mr. Madlanga's relationship with General Sibia, and please then proceed to paragraph 108 and explain to the Commission the methods he would utilize in order to deliver money to General Sibia.
Thank you, Commissioners. With his own mouth, Mr. Madlanga indicated that he would go to General Sibia's house, and here he didn't specify which house, and whereby he will do the drop-off for the money, and that there's another house, a townhouse at a gated community in Center, where also he would go there, and he would, as directed by the general, he will drop off the money. Further to this, he gave a bit of a more detail to say that when you access this gated community or this estate, then there will be a circle. General Sibia will come from one of the houses and stand by the circle. He doesn't allow any person into his house, and then he will hand over the package to him, and then thereafter he will drop off. And again, that he didn't know the name of the estate, but he knows that at the same estate, it is where there's a character known to him as 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐫𝐿, the fixer, who is also owning a house at that same complex. So yeah, that is how he would indicate as to how he do the drop-offs.
Witness C, just for clarity's sake, I missed it. Please identify the individual who he says resides in the complex.
It's a person named 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐫𝐿. It's a Congolese national. Some people, they call him the Blesser, and some people, they call him the fixer.
Thank you, Witness C. And
Please spell the name for the record.
It's 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿, and then the surname is 𝐶𝐴𝐵𝐿𝐿.
Thank you.
Witness C, in addition to money dropped off at a townhouse in Sandton, please explain to the Commission with reference to paragraph 109 how else funds were advanced by Mr. Madlanga to General 𝐬𝐫𝐫𝐤.
Thank you. He indicated that after each and every payment by the SAPS for his tender, then a portion of the payment will be given to General 𝐬𝐫𝐫𝐤. And he indicated that sometimes he will pay to the total amount of 1 million a month.
Did Mr. Madlanga ever relay to you why there was a link between him receiving payment in respect of an invoice and then him transferring or sending money to General 𝐬𝐫𝐫𝐤? Why were these two actions seemingly interlinked?
One will make a cross-reference back to say that General 𝐬𝐫𝐫𝐤 and General 𝐶𝐵𝐵 helped him to secure the SAPS tender. So then the only conclusion that one will come to it is that maybe there was an agreement between them that whenever a payment is made by the SAPS, then a portion will come to me.
Witness C, does Mr. Madlanga in these recordings say that General 𝐬𝐫𝐫𝐤 and Generals 𝐬𝐫𝐫𝐤 and 𝐶𝐵𝐵𝐵 assisted him to get the tender? Is this something that is contained in these recordings?
Yes, that's correct, Commissioners. It is contained in the recording.
Thank you.
Just before we break, Witness C, you are getting these revelations about ministers, very senior generals in the police setup. They involve exchange of money and bribery. What did you do with this information? Did you prepare a statement for your superiors so that action could be taken against these people?
Thank you, Commissioners. As a junior official, when this involves the senior management of the SAPS, I sent a report to the senior managers of the SAPS so that I will be guided as to what steps should I take further. And when the July 6 happened, we were still investigating the authenticity and or the aversions by Mr. Madlanga.
Am I understanding you correctly that the report that you gave to your superiors directly or indirectly led to the media briefing on July 6th?
I am not specifically saying that it led to the July 6th. I am saying that by the time July 6th happened, the media briefing on July 6th happened, we were investigating the aversions by Mr. Madlanga.
Yeah.
You say in instances like these, you prepare a report for your superiors. Did you prepare one in respect of these revelations? Did you prepare a report in respect of these revelations? A report for your or to your superiors? Please answer
Yes.
the question. Please. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Sorry, Commissioner, to interject you.
No, I just wanted to say, please give a direct answer because
Oh, yes.
Commissioner Khumalo asked a similar question and I'm not sure what your answer was. So that's why I'm saying, please give a direct answer. I think you already have, which is a yes. Thank you very much, Witness C.
Thank you, Commissioner, yes.
Chairperson, it's 15:15.
It's 16 past.
It's like 31 first.
It's not me, it's Commissioner Baloyi. She says we must come back at 11:31. Yes, Ms. Mbuyiseli.
Thank you, Chairperson. Witness C, can I confirm that you are there and can hear us?
I am here and I can clearly hear you, Commissioners.
Thank you. Witness C, you were engaging the commissioners with reference to paragraph 109. You were discussing the issue of financial transfers. Could I ask you to please have regard to paragraph 110 and detail for the commission a further method in which funds would be given to General 𝐬𝐫𝐞?
Thank you, Commissioners. First thing first, Mr. Madlanga has also given us General 𝐬𝐫𝐞's phone numbers. The initial time he gave us the phone numbers, it was during the visit at his house on 6 December 2024. And then secondly, when we were upon his arrest, that is where he also gave us other contact details of General 𝐬𝐫𝐞. We also asked him as to how does he pay General 𝐬𝐫𝐞. He indicated that he will do the drop-offs at the house. And then there's also a character known as Sergeant 𝐼𝐻𝐵𝐾𝐿, whom he indicates that he is the person who will be the transporting the funds from him to General 𝐬𝐫𝐞. And he also gave us the ABSA account details of Sergeant 𝐼𝐻𝐵𝐾𝐿, and also indicated that he is also in constant communication with this Sergeant 𝐼𝐻𝐵𝐾𝐿. Furthermore, that this Sergeant 𝐼𝐻𝐵𝐾𝐿 is working at the National Organized Crimes, which is the unit under the direct command of the DNC, was the General 𝐬𝐻𝐫𝐞.
Witness C, in an earlier part of your evidence, you made reference to a Sergeant F.E. Nkosi. You gave evidence that this is a police official who tipped Mr. Madlanga off about a operation scheduled at his residence. Is this the same Sergeant Nkosi that you list in paragraph 110?
That is correct, Commissioners. On the 6th of December, he did show us the contact numbers of Nkosi, of Sergeant Nkosi, but he had saved him as Warrant Officer F.E. Nkosi, where in actual fact, when we checked, because like he also had his personal number on one of the screenshots that he had, then when we checked, it was indeed determined that he is not a warrant officer, but a sergeant. And he indicated that this Sergeant Nkosi is the one who facilitates the transfers of money to General 𝐬𝐫𝐸. And in one of the conversation that Mr. Madlanga showed us, he also indicated that this Sergeant Nkosi is in possession of Mr. Madlanga's bank account card. And in some instances, after the payments by SAPS to Mr. Madlanga, then Sergeant Nkosi will facilitate that the money gets into the hands of General 𝐬𝐫𝐸. Thank you.
You use the verb transfer in the context of Sergeant Nkosi allegedly transferring money to General 𝐬𝐫𝐸. Earlier you said that General 𝐬𝐫𝐸 did not want electronic transfers and that he allegedly preferred or insisted on being given cash. In normal banking parlance or language, transfer is usually used for electronic transfers. So when you say that Sergeant Nkosi would do transfers, do you mean he would transfer electronically or he would deliver physically?
Thank you, Commissioners. For the lack of a better word,
sorry, I'm very, very sorry to interrupt you. Allegedly, of course.
Yes, Commissioner. For the lack of a better word, to put it, I would say that he will serve as a messenger or a go-between who will take cash from Mr. Madlanga and transport it to General 𝐬𝐫𝐸. Thank you, Commissioners.
And just to confirm, Witness C, your evidence is that Sergeant Nkosi had access to a bank card belonging to Mr. Madlanga. Is that correct?
That is correct, Commissioners. In one of the Mr. Madlanga conversations with Sergeant Nkosi, he asked Sergeant Nkosi to send him the picture, the front and the back part of his business account, FNB business card. Then indeed, Mr. Sergeant Nkosi took two pictures, one which is the front part of the FNB business account, and which was the back part of the same card of Mr. Madlanga.
Witness C, in that paragraph 110, you speak of an ABSA account. Is it different? So is there a different account, ABSA, and another one, FNB? Because now you've just mentioned FNB.
Yes, commissioners. The ABSA bank account, commissioners, is an account number that belongs to Sergeant F.E. Nkosi, which at the time of an interview with Mr. Madlanga, he indicated that sometimes he would do EFT transfers for Sergeant Nkosi to utilize, and some to facilitate that it reaches General 𝐬𝐫𝐸𝐵. Thank you.
Thank you.
Witness C, over the course of the next few paragraphs, from paragraph 111, you are going to detail instances where Mr. Madlanga relayed to you that he provided funds to General 𝐬𝐫𝐸𝐵. Could we work through those instances one by one, beginning with paragraph 111, please?
Before you do that, Witness C, you say you conducted an investigation into who is this Sergeant Nkosi, and you found that he belongs to which unit?
The National Organized Crime Unit, which falls under General 𝐦𝐵𝐸𝐵𝐸 and is overseen by Lieutenant General 𝐬𝐫𝐸𝐵𝐸.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Witness C, you were at paragraph 111, please.
Thank you. Mr. Madlanga also indicated that there was an instance when General 𝐬𝐵𝐸𝐵𝐸's son was getting married, and he was invited to that party thereof, and at that event he had given General 𝐬𝐵𝐸𝐵𝐸 an amount of 300,000 in support of that marriage or a party. At another instance, he indicated that I can rather say it also in the vernac that he used. He said, "Yeah, General 𝐬𝐵𝐸𝐵𝐸, orata mali echelete dama." So meaning that General 𝐬𝐵𝐸𝐵𝐸 loves money a lot, because the time he went to his office at the national head office of SAPS, whereby he wanted a resolution into the issue of him utilizing the clinic at Pretoria West SAPS Academy. And then General Sibia instructed him to place the money in the dustbin at his office. It was like he has a bathroom attached to his office.
Witnessee, you've been specifying the amounts. Was this amount not specified? Just say place money.
Thank you, Commissioner. For this amount, he didn't specify as to how much it was. And the question was never also asked as to how much was it.
Witness C, please then proceed to explain the contents of paragraphs 112.
Thank you. In January 2025, Mr. Mathala indicated that General Sibia informed him that he is buying a plot in Midrand, and the plot was to be registered under the names of his wife, and they are intending to convert that plot into a bread and breakfast. And for that, Mr. Mathala has indicated that he had given General Sibia an amount of 2 million rands towards the purchasing and the for the B&B. And he had also indicated that these 2 million rands, he had personally gave it to General Sibia at the house in Sandton, as he was directed by the general himself. This is the same house that I have indicated earlier on in my evidence, that this is where a character known as 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐫𝐢𝐻𝐿 also owns or resides at the same estate.
Witness C, please proceed through to finalize paragraph 112 and explain to the commissioners the manner in which the money discussed therein was handed over or dropped off to General Sibia.
Thank you. This money, 2 million rands, was dropped off in cash at the estate in Sandton, whereby he indicated that General Sibia came out of the house and stood by the circle, where he didn't go in. He just extended his hand from the car whilst he was still sitting in the car, and General Sibia took the money, and then as he drove off, General Sibia walked back into the house.
In the olden days, I would be asking about whether there is a paper trail. Of course, you've indicated that General Sibia allegedly insisted on cash payments, so there would probably be no paper trail pointing to him, but there would be paper trail at least showing withdrawals that are either of the exact same amounts or amounts in that region. So these days everything is electronic, but it would still work the same way. Were you able to establish, or was someone else able to establish, if indeed there was a trail tending to match or show a link with the alleged payments to General 𝐟𝐵𝐵𝐿?
Thank you, commissioners. At the moment, at the time of deposing this affidavit, commissioners, we were still in analyzing the bank statements of Mr. Madlanga. Mr. Madlanga has a lot of bank accounts, commissioners, and the activities in those accounts are a lot. So the analysis thereof hasn't been concluded.
Thank you.
Witness C, my question related but slightly different. This estate in Sandton where General 𝐟𝐵𝐵𝐿 allegedly resides, have you been able to obtain CCTV footage showing Mr. Madlanga going in and out of the estate around the same period that you mentioned in paragraph 112 of the statement?
Commissioners, that part, since I am not fully into that investigations, I wouldn't be able to state as to whether the CCTV footage thereof had been viewed or secured or not.
Because I'm thinking if Mr. Madlanga did go to that estate and did deliver a bag, we won't know obviously what's inside the bag. There may well be CCTV footage that shows him entering and leaving, but also dropping off a bag or something similar to a bag. Would that not be so?
Yeah, if the area is CCTV covered, indeed, such evidence will be available.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Witness C, is it your evidence that the allegations made by Mr. Madlanga are the subject of an SAPS investigation? Is that correct?
That is very correct, commissioners.
And
I would also like to state that on this interview, commissioners, our main aim was to investigate the case pertaining as per Sandton CAS 436 of 10/2023. But now, one couldn't put a cover on the ear and not pay attention to what Mr. Madlanga was saying to us, commissioners. So whatever that he had said, commissioners, is it's a matter of investigation, an ongoing investigation in the SAPS.
thank you, Witness C. To make sure that your response is properly understood, are you saying that the primary purpose of engaging Mr. Madlanga upon his arrest was to obtain information concerning the Sandton case for which he had just been arrested, and therefore that the additional disclosures that he made were supplementary or secondary to your primary purpose for engaging him?
I will state it in this way, Commissioners. Madlanga was arrested as per Santon case 436 of 10/2023, which is an attempted murder case. Now, our reason for taking him to the to Boksburg police station was to detain him for that case. But he indicated that he wanted to talk. And yes, indeed, we gave him an ear so that he will talk and we will listen to what he was talking. And also the interests, another interest that I had on my side, Commissioners, it was for me, I was hoping actually that he would tell me where 𝐬𝐻𝐫𝐫𝐢𝐻𝐿 was, since 𝐬𝐻𝐫𝐻𝐿 even today is still missing. But unfortunately on that part, he didn't tell. So as I said, we couldn't close our ears and avoid listening to those assertions that he was making.
Thank you, Witness C. Please then proceed to discuss paragraph 113.
Thank you. Of the other things that he indicated that General 𝐬𝐲𝐫𝐞 benefited from him is that he had given General 𝐬𝐲𝐫𝐞 a total of 20 impalas for his plot. And unfortunately, all of the 20 impalas died. Though he didn't specify as to for which plot and how did the impalas die. I still recall when I jokingly made a remark to say that maybe the impalas didn't like General 𝐬𝐲𝐫𝐞, and then we just laughed about it. Thank you.
For completion's sake, Witness C, the reference to impalas there, is that a reference to the antelope that lives in the wild?
Yeah, that is correct, yes.
Correct. And where you say in your statement he gave General 𝐬𝐲𝐫𝐞 20 impalas for his plot, that is a reference to a plot belonging to or occupied by General 𝐬𝐲𝐫𝐞. Is that so?
Commissioners, on that, he didn't specify as to whether it is for the new plot that he had bought, that General 𝐬𝐲𝐫𝐞 had bought, or the plot where General 𝐬𝐲𝐫𝐞 resides as in now.
But that it was General 𝐬𝐲𝐫𝐞's plot. Is that your evidence?
Yes, my evidence is that it was General 𝐬𝐲𝐫𝐞's plot, but he didn't specify as to which of the plots.
Witness C, please then turn to the final paragraph under the subheading of General 𝐬𝐲𝐫𝐞 and explain there to the Commission why you describe Mr. Madlanga as an upset and frustrated man.
Thank you. Mr. Madlanga expressed a lot of frustrations against General 𝐬𝐲𝐫𝐞, to say that after the raid at December 6, he was promised that the actions by the SAPS will be actually anything by the us to him will be diffused. So now when we went again to his workplace, company offices on the 18th of December 2024 and the 19th of December 2024, then he became more frustrated to say that despite the fact that Lieutenant General 𝐟𝐨𝐫𝐿 is the Deputy National Commissioner and he has promised him that the police won't be coming again to his either his house and or his business addresses. The team also still proceeded to his premises and conducted the compliance inspection, whereby his company firearms were also seized. And now General 𝐟𝐨𝐫𝐿 on the other side had failed to stop that or to assist him in that manner, in that fashion. So yes, he indicated that he was very frustrated, angry at him. And he indicated that, but now for his safety, because he indicated that we call General 𝐟𝐵𝐿 the pit bull. So now he indicated that for his safety, and then he would just play along with him, because fearing that should he made it known that he is no longer on his side or whatever, I do not know how to put it, then as he calls him pit bull, he knows that should General 𝐟𝐵𝐿 find out that Madlanga has changed sides, then it means that it will be the end of his life. Thank you.
Witness C, at the end of paragraph 114, you state that Mr. Madlanga expressed that despite being a Deputy National Commissioner, he didn't make calls to assist him when police descended on his home and business. That's, of course, a reference to General 𝐟𝐵𝐿, is that correct?
That is correct.
That's
yes.
correct. And in engaging Mr. Madlanga, did he say to you on what basis he was entitled to or demanded assistance from General 𝐟𝐵𝐿 when the police descended on his home and business? What was his entitlement to that intervention from the Deputy National Commissioner?
Thank you, Commissioners. As I have indicated on the, I think it was paragraph 90 something there, where he indicated that General 𝐟𝐵𝐿, it will be paragraph 106, whereby General 𝐟𝐵𝐿 came to him and asked him to please take care of him, and he will take care of him. So since now General Madlanga had been taking care of General 𝐟𝐵𝐿, so General 𝐟𝐵𝐿 was also supposed to take care of him in return for that. So then now that is one of the frustrations that dawned him to say that no, I'm playing my part as in paying the general, but now the general is not assisting me in preventing all these raids by the police to his premises.
Witness C, our next subheading is titled General Feroz Khan. Before we turn to discuss that paragraph, is there anything you would like to add in respect of the discussion we've had concerning General 𝐟𝐵𝐿?
Commissioners, I think for now on that part I have said a mouthful. We can proceed to the next item.
Thank you, Witness C. Please tell the Commission what Mr. Madlanga shared about General 𝐼𝐻𝐻𝐾𝐿.
Let's start by identifying who General 𝐼𝐻𝐻𝐾𝐿 is and how he fits within the SAPS structures.
Thank you, Commissioner. Please proceed, Witness C.
Thank you, Commissioners. General 𝐻𝐾𝐿 is a Major General in the South African Police Services, attached to the Crime Intelligence National Office.
Thank you, Witness C. Please then proceed to paragraph 115.
Thank you, Commissioners. Mr. Madlanga had also, initially on the 6th of December, when we visited his house, he indicated that one of the people that he is, one of the high-ranking officials that he is close to, is General 𝐻𝐾𝐿. So now he then indicated that there were disciplinary charges that were brought against General 𝐻𝐾𝐿 in the SAPS, and that General 𝐻𝐾𝐿 demanded an amount of 2.5 million from him. I do not know for what, but then he only gave him an amount of 500,000. And he also indicated that the way that General 𝐻𝐾𝐿 demanded that 2.5 million from him, he showed to be threatening or intimidating him, and that made him, Mr. Madlanga, not being okay with it, as he didn't like it at all. So he didn't specify as to why the demand of 2.5 million, and whether that money, is it the money that maybe Mr. Madlanga owed General 𝐻𝐾𝐿, or maybe it was for him to pay for his legal fees. He didn't indicate that, Commissioners.
Witness C, when we initially dealt with your evidence, you testified that when you interviewed Mr. Madlanga on the 6th of December, he made reference to a General 𝐻𝐾𝐿. Is that correct?
That is correct, yes.
And on the 6th of December, he told you that General 𝐻𝐾𝐿 would regularly utilize his penthouse at Menlyn Main in Pretoria. Is that correct?
That is very correct.
And so is the reference to General 𝐻𝐾𝐿, to the General 𝐻𝐾𝐿 in May 2025, the same General 𝐻𝐾𝐿 spoken to you about from the December 2024 operation?
That is correct, because he also repeated his statement by saying, and the same General 𝐻𝐾𝐿 now, he demanded this 2.5 million from me, whereas he would from time to time utilize my penthouse at Menlyn Main.
Thank you, Witness C. Our next heading is then titled General Shibiri. I am going to ask you to tell the Commission what Mr. Madlanga told you with reference to paragraph 116.
Thank you, Commissioners. General Abednego Shibiri is a Major General in the South African Police Services, attached to the National Organized Crime Unit, working under the command of Lieutenant General Sibia. He was also close to General Shibiri, as also in the first encounter with him, he had indicated that when he was doing the name dropping, he dropped also the name of General Shibiri to say that he was close to General Shibiri. So now, at this point now in May 2025, that is when Mr. Madlanga indicated that he had, General Shibiri was celebrating his post-promotion, and for the party or the celebration thereof, he had given an amount of 80,000 to General Shibiri through a company called Black AK Trading. Then he further indicated that he had, General Shibiri wasn't happy with the EFT or electronic fund transfer to this Black AKT Trading, with which they say the money was also transferred back to his Mr. Madlanga's account, and that the same amount of 80,000 was then given to General Shibiri in a form of cash.
Ms. Mutlasedi, I think you'll recall that in relation to other payments, Chair asked if there is paper trail. In relation to this one, I believe witness X gave evidence and also proof of those payments. I just wanted to place that on the record.
That's indeed correct, Commissioner. Chair, this concludes this aspect of the witness's testimony. It's in fact a conclusion of our final theme, which related to the arrest of Mr. Madlanga. I sought guidance as to whether we should attempt to play the recordings now because they relate to this theme, or whether I should complete his testimony and then play